Is it just me, or are movies way more interesting when they're, like, really badly dubbed, right? Super interesting.
Good day, everyone. I am back with yet another movie Blu-ray review. Today I am going to be reviewing, well, actually, it's called Eaten Alive. I reversed the sleeve on it. The reverse sleeve says Doomed to Die. Reason why I reversed it, I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to... Which way are we going here? Who doesn't want this on the front, right? Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? But this is the other. Right there. You know, it has Mimile on it. Amazing name, by the way. And so yeah, so I'm reviewing Eaten Alive. It's released on Blu-ray from Severin Films. It was, what was it, like banned in over 30 countries? 38 countries. Banned in over 38 countries. I'm pretty sure you can guess what the movie's about. It's about cannibals. It's about cannibals. It's directed by Umberto Lenzi. He directed, just shortly after Eaten Alive, he actually directed Cannibal Ferox. I've never actually seen Cannibal Ferox. I actually haven't even seen Cannibal Holocaust. This might actually be my first real Italian cannibal film. And to be honest, it actually wasn't that bad. Maybe I liked it because the story behind it's not just focusing on cannibals. It's focusing on, it's based on true story of the Jonestown Massacre, with, you know, the Jim Jones crazy idiot. But in this time, a woman's sister goes missing in the jungle in, where is it? It's like Guinea or somewhere. I don't know. She's in the jungle. And she's gone missing, so the sister's going to go after her. She hires a helper, a guy that's in the jungle. Turns out the guy that played him is Robert Kerman, but he also goes by Robert, was it Bowman or Bellman? Anyways, he was a porn star. He did a lot of hardcore porn. I haven't watched it. But anyway, so he is helping her to find her sister. They find her in the jungle, in this commune led by, is it Mel Fear? I think it's Mel Fear. Yeah, he is basically the leader of this cult. His name, Jesus. God, I can't remember anyone's name. I don't know, it's very similar to Joneses or something. I don't know, meet up with the Joneses. Anyways, so he's the leader of the cult. It's pretty much the same. He's like tricking them into, like, you know, like in order for you to be at peace with the earth and everything, you need to purify yourself and pain and all that crap. Meanwhile, there's cannibals that live in the jungle. And so the sister, played by Janet Argan, she's trying to, super hot Swedish bombshell. Does nudity. Love it. She tries to save her sister, and then the cannibals and all that. So that's what's cool. What's interesting about Eaten Alive is the copious amount of times that they reuse footage from previous films that came out. They reuse kill scenes from The Man from Deep River, which was another Umberto film, which is like considered the first cannibal film, Italian cannibal film. They reuse scenes from that. They reuse, actually, let me bring up the IMDb page, because it actually has every movie that they it's ridiculous. It's so out of place. Let me give you a perfect example. The budget is reduced. So let me look up on IMDb. And, okay, so here we go. Scenes originally from the movies are Sacrifice, which I'm not going to spoil the scenes because they spoil it on IMDb. Just, you know, Jungle Holocaust, Slave of the Cannibal God, and they don't mention it here unless the other one, maybe maybe Jungle Holocaust. One of them might be also known as Man from Deep River. I can't remember which one. But anyway, so they reuse a lot of scenes. A lot of the murder scenes are actually just from another movie. Not sure if the castration scene is from another movie or if it was actually shot for this. It is so graphic. Anyways, they also like to insert random animal killing footage, like a snake eating a monkey. It's really super hard to watch. Was not a fan of that. That was randomly placed as well. And I'll give you a perfect example of how randomly placed it is in this review. So what I'm going to talk about is the Blu-ray. Oh, okay. So, yes, the Blu-ray. Now that I've talked about the film, I am going to talk about the Severin Films Blu-ray release in a fancy black cover case. So, lots of special features. We have an interview with director Umberto Lenzi, which ran, it wasn't super long, I think it was like 16 minutes. He kind of talks about the director of Cannibal Holocaust a little bit. What is it? What's his name? Whatever his name is. He talks about how everyone gives him the credit as being the start of the Italian cannibal craze, but Umberto Lenzi says he is, and blah blah blah. They seem to not like each other, maybe. He also talks about the porn actor Robert and how he really wasn't a good actor, and he bitches about his performance. It was pretty hilarious. And yeah, so that was that. And then there is Mimi Lay, the one that's nude throughout the entire film, who also gets like pounded at a funeral for her husband, like after, like her stepbrothers, just like boom, 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 all three of them right back to back. Very random funeral. So she has a feature-length documentary on her. They call her the Queen of Cannibal Movies, which is true because she was in pretty much all of them, topless all the time. That one runs like an hour and 19 minutes. It was long. He also had the Sect of the Purification. That was the cult's name. It's an interview with the production designer, and Antonello Ghiling. He talks about the set design with working in the jungle and trying to set up the little village of the cult and everything like that. That one wasn't super long either. I think it was only like 12 minutes maybe. There's also archive interviews with Ivan Razumov, who was... I think I was wrong when I mentioned... yes, I was. When I mentioned Mel Ferrer. It says Hollywood legend, but what I meant to say was Ivan Razumov is the person that plays the cult leader. He has a very strong, kind of like bad guy feature. Supposedly he's a really nice guy. He seemed nice in the interviews. And then there was a 2013 Q&A with Umberto Lenzi at the Festival of Fantastic Films in the UK. I think it was like 26 minutes. And yeah, and then there was a trailer. Yeah. So that is the Blu-ray special features. The video, it's 1080p, of course, Blu-ray, what else would it be? And, you know, it's not too bad, you know, it's a little rough around the edges. You can kind of tell the difference in the, which film, like when they reused footage from the film, it's really easy to tell. But overall, it was actually a pretty good cut, a pretty good transfer. The audio is in English, Italian, and Spanish. There's also English subtitles on the Italian track and closed caps on the English language only track. I watched it in the English track because I love the hilarious dubbing that happens in these movies. Didn't have any issues with the audio. So that's, yeah, that's the Blu-ray. Like I said, this is a reverse cover, and then the other cover I've already showed you. So yeah, so do I recommend the Blu-ray? That's a real good question. The answer is yes. Yes, I do recommend the Blu-ray.